the sunlight hits my face, it won't be long till the time I can't forget when I felt strong. But until the night I'm in your arms again, I don't wanna get my hopes up in the air. All the way I thought that you'd be here with me, though I messed up everything I aimed to be, on the borderline of something to call sad. Keep my balance, stand up, forget everything. If I fall apart here, would you help me stand up straight? Pick up all the pieces of my pride. When the sunlight hits my face, it won't be long till the time I can't forget when I felt strong. But until the night I'm in your arms again, I don't wanna get my hopes up in the air.
Right, you'll have to excuse me if this shot's rubbish. So I ain't got the camera on the stick, but we've just come across this place by accident and it's awesome. Check this out. It's an old iron furnace. Literally just turned off the road and it's here. We're not even sure if we're supposed to be in here because all the gates are across, but none of them are locked. So we've had a stroll in here. This would have been its old layout, look. So obviously water powered. Charcoal fired blast furnace. One of the most impressive in Britain. So this wheel here would have sat just there. So this is actually the furnace itself. Wow, casting arch. Not quite sure what that little bit would have been for. But in here, I guess a great big raging fire. Up the chimney, look. How cool is that? This would make a cool little room, wouldn't it? You'd be able to do the wall of death in here on your pit bike. That is awesome. And my battery's about to go as well. Oh, Really well prepared as usual. Yeah, there you go, the wheel pit. That's what that little plaque says there. I guess it would have been a bit more of a torrent of water than what it is now. They've obviously sort of probably diverted the majority of the water somewhere else now. I guess it was diverted to this point from a river up there maybe. So they've probably just blocked it off slightly and slowed it down. Obviously that wouldn't turn a water wheel. And it would have disappeared off down there. As you can see that brickwork in there, I guess that probably transferred it back into the river, which I'm guessing is behind here. But that's quite impressive. What a beautiful building. It's just a shame they just get abandoned, isn't it? Imagine this doing like working demonstrations. It would be absolutely fantastic. So I guess this is all the working rooms. Whatever they've done in here, I don't know. Ooh, there's a bit of a gantry up there, look. I wonder how we can get to that. Oh, I'd have a roof on this. Absolutely perfect workshop. Why do I always think everything's got to be a workshop? I don't know. There we go. A little room here for the bedroom and kitchen. Through this doorway. Workshop. It's even got a fireplace in the corner. Yeah, I love old stuff like this. Oh, 7% left on the camera. What an idiot. It's quite a big building there. Really tall. What's that? It's gotta be 40 foot tall. It probably didn't look it on camera. It's really tall. Oh, it's got a plaque. Let's go and see what it was for. Charcoal store. See that? So this is where they store the charcoal. Oh, even better workshop. That would need one big roof. Yeah, I've been back and there's a fully charged battery in Gertrude's top box. What a place. And again, to find by accident. Wow. I'm reading some of this, it's proper interesting. Well, it is to me. You've probably all turned off by now. But obviously this was like smelting iron. 1736, but by the 19th century obviously coke was becoming more popular to use, and the use of charcoal was slowly sort of, well, it just died off, because it says here it was just decimating local woodlands to supply the wood for the charcoal. Where is it? I've just read. You'll have to bear with me. Let me just find this. All furnaces here around this local area, because there's a few of them, were all built in woodland. So there was 8 furnaces in this area, and it would decimate 10 acres of woodland every single week. Wow, I'm surprised there's any trees left around here at all. Obviously there's a lot of them have re-established and grew again, so that's good. But yeah, as coke became more of a popular thing to use, that's what they all turned to. It's a shame they wouldn't build the wheels back up. So obviously this work on some sort of cam system. Obviously the water wheel turn. These were weighted. Obviously it drove these beams up, and then the weight would bring them tumbling back down to work the bellows to blast the charcoal, and in turn that'd eat the iron up, and that'd come out into all these little ingots. Look, everything mainly used for the shipping industry, for anchors and fittings and chains. You can just imagine the hive of activity here, of hard, proper, hard working men. It would have been interesting to see how many people that used to work here. I'm guessing it didn't really stop. You wouldn't want the fires to go out really, would you? Because it would be a pain getting everything back up to temperature. So at a wild guess, I'll say they kept the fires running, and this place was virtually running 24 hours a day. I don't know, I could be wrong. You can just imagine, so I'm watching where I stop, the ground's a bit uneven. You can just imagine, like I say, the hive of activity of all the workers. Black as coal miners, if not worse. They've probably all got lungs like sacks of coal. Probably the lifespan of any workforce was probably not too great. But the buildings are stunning. This is the original bit. It doesn't say too much about these up here. I'm probably guessing, obviously we know one's a store. The huge building there is a storeroom for the charcoal. This has got entrances on 2 levels, so maybe for loading, I don't know. Or maybe storage of the iron. I'm guessing the charcoal would have come out of here, so that's the storeroom. They would have come across here with used barrows of charcoal. This obviously wouldn't have been a ramp like this. They would have just basically walked over the roof of this building that we're over. Yeah, that's the one I went in earlier. So they would have come across the roof of this building, I guess, with their barrows full of charcoal. I'll see if I can get the camera in here. Then dumped it straight down this shaft, look, there, straight into the fire pit, and just kept it fueled. I guess it was quite a hot job when you got to this area, and I presume quite uncomfortable in the summer. And probably many a men fighting over this job in the winter. But yeah, I guess there's a constant stream of blokes with hand carts coming up here dumping the charcoal in. It doesn't say how much iron they produced, not that I can see. I'll have another look, probably missed it. But just look how these buildings are built. That is actually a work of art. Well, I think it is. I was just saying to Gertrude, just building these, imagine the piles of different sizes you'd have to have. You know, yeah, we'll put this one in, then you'd have to go to your other pile and find all these small ones, and it's all going up, all level, all wedged in, and it's still standing. Not sure what these other bits are. Oh, I'll say that. Ah, so this was a later addition. They obviously got extremely busy, and this is sort of extensions to the business by the look of it. These old oak beams are doing their job, keeping all that up. And some tons up there. Yeah, this is a hell of a room too. It's a shame, isn't it? Really, it's beautiful that they've sort of preserved it at this stage, but it's a shame all the roofs are gone. I'm just amazed by the walls, how well they've built. Obviously this goes down into a huge room here. I don't know if you can actually see it. There's some holes in the building, like this had a second floor in there, because that wall is quite high. So it looks like this would have had a second floor, and plus there's a doorway there. Can't see it ever being a window. I've just been wondering what this is here. Because this is like slag you get in the bottom of your coke fire, which obviously, yeah, a couple of 1,000 degrees to be getting that there. So I'm just wondering how that is on that wall. I mean, there could have been another building here. It's just not here anymore. Look, there's separate rooms in here to do other things. I don't know. Same here. This is all. Well, you can see the. I don't know if you can actually make it out. The proper defined line going up there. Like there may have been another wall here. That is amazing. Back in the day, some seriously hard working people. Probably earning next to nothing. We need a time machine. I'd certainly come back and watch this place in its heyday. It was absolutely amazing. Don't know what's down there. It's just another little room by the look of it. Yeah, probably the office. So this is the entrance to that building we've just looked down upon from up there. I don't know. I'll try and step up. Ooh! Who knows? Office maybe? That loose. Pull out, the old building comes down. Nature's trying to get it back, look. The old ivy growing in. The old oak beam's suffering a bit. Yeah, I wonder what them two stones are there for. That's to park your motorbike, isn't it? Surely. But yeah, I wonder what they're for. Maybe it's for the foreman's bicycle. He had his little spot, put his bicycle there every day. Went into his office, organised all the workforce. Who knows? It's like this bit has obviously been bricked up at a later date. Very impressive. I think it is. Can't beat a bit of old industry. Well, I've just spotted another plaque on the wall down there. I'm going to have a look. Oh, it's just an award. 1992 Civic Trust Award. Yeah, I wonder what these little bits are for. Maybe some of you clever people out there can tell me. Literally is just a hole. Maybe lanterns or something, I don't know. Is that like a bit of a vent hole up there? Is this one the same? Yeah, that's got a bit of a vent hole at that corner. Don't know. You imagine the heat pouring out of here. It's just a beautiful thing. It really is. So if you want to have a look round there, and you're local or just having a holiday around here or whatever, it's Dudden Iron Furnace. I guess if you Google that, because although it is Dudden, I guess, I couldn't tell you where we actually are, how we got here. We've just been following roads, which again has turned up something extremely interesting, I think. So if you look at that Dudden Iron Furnace, you'll probably see some better history what I can tell you. And yeah, I find stuff like that quite fascinating. The industry that this country had was just truly amazing. Now it's, well, what is it now? It's like a giant office really, isn't it? All the hard work like that's long gone. I suppose with the modern health and safety as well, it'd be seriously frowned upon to be doing work like that. But yeah, we're going to get back on the bikes now and see where else we end up. We're probably going to, it's getting quite late actually, so we're probably going to head back for the last night in our accommodation and get a bite to eat and put our feet up. I'll see you on the next ride out tomorrow.